Listen, man. At some point, you overplay your hand. You know, you came home, you told on a bunch of niggas, street shit. You know, the streets is different. Ain't nothing happened to you. You walking around with a million bodyguards. You putting them people's life in jeopardy. But cool. You know, you back on the scene. You doing music. You got your little corny fans. You got corny people doing songs with you. You got all types of bullshit going on. Stay there. Stay in that lane with the corny shit. You know, the corny, nobody's bothering you. You doing corny shit, nobody's bothering you. Now you stepping into a lane trying to desecrate the memory of a stand-up nigga who would never fuck with you. For clout? You doing all this for clout? You think it adds up to, because now you involving the emotions and trauma of a lot of people that fuck with a real nigga. That ain't got nothing to do with you. That wouldn't even care. That ain't even, wasn't even on their radar till you just did this corny shit. Some point, you have to realize you overplaying your hand. And I think you might have a death wish. Stop playing with niggas that don't play, man. This is a whole different lane, man. It's stand-up dudes, man, that's live by a principle and a code. Do the clout chasing shit and the corny shit with the corny niggas, man. You got your little lane. Nobody ain't doing nothing to you, man. You go home, you all house arrest. You got your 700 security guards and FBI agents. Do that. Leave Nip alone, man. Like, for real, it ain't worth it, man. Keep doing the corny shit, man. Play with the niggas that play, man, because it is not worth it, man. Please, for your safety, man. And, FYI, arrest the cops that killed Breonna Taylor.
Tekashi 6ix9ine challenge. Let me give y'all 10 seconds to record this. All right, Tekashi 6ix9ine. Here's the new challenge. I want you to get your security to drop you off on 125th Street and Madison Avenue. I want you to keep that same energy. I want you to have the $3 million of jewelry on your neck. I want you to have the $1 million in the bag in your hand. This is what you must do to make this complete. You must go on your live. Go live and tell your security to meet you on 125th and St. Nick. All of them. All of them. None of them can walk with you. And I want you to walk from Madison Avenue to St. Nicholas. by yourself on your live and still talk all that gangster shit you.
Yo, look. Look, this is what I do in LA. This all 100.
Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, little Uzi Vert. Little Uzi. Little Uzi Vert. Little Uzi. Awesome. My man, bro, my man.
Senator Harris says she's proud of her record as a prosecutor and that she'll be a prosecutor president, but I'm deeply concerned about this record. There are too many examples to cite, but she put over 1,500 people in jail for marijuana violations and then laughed about it when she was asked if she ever smoked marijuana. She blocked evidence. She blocked evidence that would have freed an innocent man from death row until the courts forced her to do so. She kept people in prison beyond their sentences to use them as cheap labor for the state of California. And she fought to keep cash bail system in place that impacts poor people in the worst kind of way.
Stop! Back up! Back up! Get on the ground.
From the top of the Ben Franklin Bridge. Hit me! Yeah, baby! Yeah! I ain't got no regrets. Skip that
Bro, I be trying to tell niggas, we live in a video game world, bro. Half of these niggas ain't even real people, bro. Watch this. You know that, though. Bro, that can't be a real nigga. That nigga is clearly a Grand Theft Auto created character. He look like he'll get by a car and get back up and continue to walk.
No justice, no peace, but if you know justice, you will know peace. And keep the name of Dr. King out of your mouth if you dare ask people why they out here in the streets. You don't know that man if you question why people are in these streets. The man who said rise to the language of the unheard. The man who came in nonviolence, but said we are here to disrupt the status quo. You don't know that man. He was a revolutionary. He was about dismantling the systems. So if you are not here to dismantle the system,
you already know, man. If you don't go by LV, man, slap. Look, man.
I know I can change. So deep in this game, filled with this thunderous rain. A dark cloud held over my head. My head is high, I'm enduring the rain. I'm sipping the pain. Gripping the wheel, 94 Buick Roadmaster, got his two-tone, and I'm switching them lanes, cause this is the game. A digi-scale had me weighing well, taking life risks for a backflip, blue strips and some pink 50s, got the gang with me, keep our eyes open, back against the wall, got God with me, fear God on me, used to rock Dickie, super 90-something, bag of dog food, always into something, goddamn, this is God's plan. Look, stick to the rules and the codes. As a kid, I was taught to be bold. Be a leader, never follow the show. That's good game, word from Animal and Crow. Yes. Blockhead, show me how to be focused. Family first, making moves in the focus. LA trips from the valley of Oakland, blowing purple, just PCH coasting. Money on my mind, is always in motion. I know I can change. Call my nephews in the 40s, tell them that I love them. Rest in peace to Susie, guardian homie. Mama taught me well, Papa used to school me, Nana always here for me. Yes, I am God's gift, nothing can take from me. Even if I'm gone, carving my name in the stone. Got the keys, I be opening doors. Pave the lanes, I can lead you to shore. Not a messiah, just a nigga with a gift of gab. Evaluating lemonade, I was always good at math. Homie, keep the craft. I never had a Robert Kraft in my circle. I know I can change. Yes. I know I can change. I know I can change. I'ma let it breathe, man. Let that shit breathe a little bit. Yeah. I know I can change. I know I can change. Change.
BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody had a beautiful night. Hey, yo, check this out. So there's a couple of things that we're going to discuss today. I did this shit again. What the fuck am I up to? This is retarded. So do it. So we got a couple of things that we're going to be talking about tonight. All right. So one thing specifically, just so we can be clear, there was a friend of Nipsey Hussle's, I believe it was Cowboy, who has said that he would shoot the fair one with Tekashi. We're going to be talking about why that's a good or bad decision. I don't know whatever the fuck. Also, we're going to be talking about, hopefully we'll get to the new possible vice president, Kamala Harris, and what's going on with the shenanigans she likes to be involved in. So we might also discuss that if we can be able to get to that. And there's a couple other things, obviously. But before we get to anything at all, we got to obviously pay respects to everybody that donated to the previous chat. So the first thing we got to do is pull up some this information. Yo, you know what? Real quick, I just want to just say this. Why is it that, and I'm not saying that we should favor one person at all over another person, but why is it that no matter what Tekashi does, people say he shouldn't be doing it? Like, that shit is crazy. Like, one of these days, he's going to hail a cab. They're going to be like, what is he doing? He's disrespecting. It's like, come on. It's just you're taking this shit too far at this point. You got to be able to do something without it seeming like it's crazy. Because not for nothing, just to be honest with you, remember, he was locked up when everything was going on with the, after, well, not locked up, but he was in the situation where he was, sitting down for 2 years when the Nipsey Hussle thing went on. So every other person got an opportunity to speak on it. I don't understand why he doesn't also have an opportunity to let people know what he thinks. I mean, especially his fan base or the people who like seeing what he's doing would like to know, his position on it. I remember there was an interview that Nipsey Hussle was in, and there was a reference made to Tekashi. So if Nipsey Hussle could be asked about Tekashi, why can't Tekashi speak on Nipsey Hussle? That's just what I'm saying. Anyway, shout out to world famous Peter Medford with the 14. Oh, what? That's today. You guys are the best. Let's get to the morning drives. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton with the $5 drop. Shout out to Power Gray with the $9.99 drop. Shout out to Tiandre Willis Sr. with the $4.99 drop. Shout out to Book Smart Street Smart with the $4.99 drop. Shout out to Rule, ain't nobody see them dots. Jones with the $5 drop. Shout out to Denise Cologne with the $24.99. The Dub Plus drop. Shout out to Book Smart Street Smart with the $9.99 drop. Let's see if we have anything going on over here. I think some of y'all wanted me to play something. Shout out to, I don't want to say your real name. I'm going to call you JT. Shout out to JT with the $50 drop. He's over here popping bottles. Shout out to JT. He says for the donation for the show, enjoy your time in Vegas. Definitely appreciate you, my brother. I'm going to send you a thumbs up because you are the best. I mean, the best. Anyway, let's get to the show real quick. Let's do roll call. First of all, who we got in the house? Y'all can stand up so everybody can see you after y'all want. Let's do roll call real quick. Who we got in the house? Come on.
Hey, E. Martin Jr. representing Oakland, California.
All right.
Hey, DZ, you feel me?
All right.
It's your boy DZ800. Don't forget the 800. From 880th East 14th. You know what I'm saying? 1980.
All right.
It's Don P. Winston, third, a.k.a. Major Water.
All right. That's what it is.
Shoot. Liberty Hazelton by way of KC.
Let's go.
And Kevin M. Las Vegas for that.
Shout out to everybody. All right. With that being said, we're gonna get into the show. Let's get back to our normal roll call. We want to let everybody get an opportunity to speak. Because first of all, I always try to explain this, so I stop paying attention to the haters. This is a platform that is your platform. I'm just the avatar, so I'm just up here doing whatever I do. But this is really your platform. I try my best to always try to extend whatever services I have or whatever opportunities I have to anything that you could do to allow for y'all to be able to be involved. So I don't see why anything else could be seen other than that. Anyway, what up, Home Team Network Live? How you doing, my brother? What up, Rah? What up, James S.? He's somewhere around here. Shout out to James S. That's Joe Cool over there. What up, Naj Sings? How you doing? What up, Sandy Littleton? Linduthul? I'm just going to call you Sandy if that's cool. Sandy says, good evening at the BBN Network and chat chilling. What up, Ray Dream Chaser? How you doing? Rule, ain't nobody going to see them dots. Jones, how you doing, my brother? What up, Tony Tone? Free Nuke up in the house. How you doing, my brothers? And salute to all. Hope everyone has a blessed weekend. That's a fact. We always wishing positive vibes on everybody. Let's have positive vibes around us. So as long as we thinking positively, then positive things can happen. That's a fact. Who else we got up in here? Garrett Crawford, how you doing, Garrett? Daddy Fat Stacks and Liberty Agency. Let's get it. What up, Executive Session? Salute. Kevin M. Salute. Kevin M. Salute. Let's go. All right, what's up, Israelite Queen? How you doing, baby girl? As usual, I like you with the glasses too. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Let's get it. Who else we got up here? What up, John Yancey? Yo, this is a show I used to watch. Do y'all remember Futurama? That was Fry's middle name. No, Fry had a brother named Yancey, I think, or some shit. I watch shit like that. So if y'all into it, you know, if I start making weird references, don't worry. Other people get it. You might not get it, but other people get it. Anyway, what up, Book Smart, Street Smart? How you doing? Haven't seen you in a little while. What up, Brooklyn born? Martin Jr., it's lit. Let's get it. You already know. What up, Deezy? Deezy says, West. Good evening, BBN and Frost. Vegas, baby. Let's go. You already know what it is. Who else we got up in here? Who else we got up in here? We got Book Smart, Street Smart wanted to say hi to everybody. Thanks for spamming. You the best. What up, Salty Sack Creations? He says, let's go. The weekend came just in time. Salute to the BBN Vegas edition. Chill. We just chilling. You already know what it is. What up, Flower Bloom? Okay. Who else we got up in here? You Ain't Wavy. Yo, what up? You Ain't Wavy. You late. You usually one of the first dudes up in here. Why am I reading your name like 80 names down? Stop it. What are you doing? Anyway, who else we got up in here? What up, DST? And ain't nobody calling you Dustin. I don't care what your wife says. Who else we got up in here? What up, Bounty Hunter D? My dude, you said you bought some merch that I don't even know if I sell. So I don't know who you bought it off. Some dude in the back alley? Like, what's going on over here? I don't know what's happening. But if thanks you for buying it, whether it happened or whether it was in your imagination. I appreciate all of the proceeds. Let's go. Anyway, who else we got up in here? Eric Mack. What up, Eric Mack? Reverend Glit. Somebody came up here with the name Reverend and didn't even spell it the right way. So I'm going to say, shout out to you. Why? What the hell? Dude, okay, you hit a troll, I get it, right? So leave, first, Google Reverend, so you get the name right. Then leave, come back, so you can do it the proper way. Copy? I'm over here. Anyway, who else we got up in here? Shout out to world famous Peter Method with the $14.99 drop. He said, shout out to BBN in Las Vegas. Boom. Get to the casino money. Shout out to all the admins, everybody on the trip. Have a safe time. We're going to try to stay dangerous. That's what we're going to try to do. So let's get it. Who else we got up in here? Shout out to Book Smart, Street Smart with the $4.99 drop. He says, salute. Enjoy, OG. You deserve it. Screw the corny misery haters. All of the haters. Skirt on the haters. That's what I'm getting that you're saying. I agree. That's the type of action that the haters need. That's a whole fact. Hey, what up, Player Made Mexican? I haven't seen you in a while. What up, Intergalactic Space Ninja? Salute. Yes, Futurama, dope. See, I fucks with you, Space Ninja. That's a fact. What up, Anthony C? What up, Ty Better TV? How y'all doing? What up, RKO Can? Din, Nitro. You gonna pull back up? Come through. You already know what it is. Who else we got up in here? Blizz Lane, Juno, BK. Chilling. What up, Emily M? Always happy to see you. You pull up every night too. You already know I fucks with you. What up, Killer Kev? Yeah, we got Nitro up in here. Killer Kev. Well, he was up in here, and he wasn't no more. He said he might be up in here again. We see what happened. Who else we got up in here? Sammy S. Let's get down to the bottom. Let's talk about this shit. Yo, look. First thing I want to say, right, just so we can be clear. If in any way anybody ever thinks about trolling somebody after they die, I'm against that shit. I ain't 100%. I'm never, we're not doing that. I don't care if I don't like somebody. That's not the type of energy we putting out into the universe. You feel me? One of the things that we are is God-fearing. You understand what I'm saying? God said we don't do shit like that. So I'm God-fearing. So I'm not doing shit like that. So let's just make that clear. If I thought even a little bit that Tekashi 6ix9ine was trying to go over there and trying to disrespect this dude in any way after his grave, I tell you, and I hold up to it. Copy? You feel me? But I don't think that that's the case. I don't necessarily think that that's the case, but I just want to be clear on that. So please don't nobody come in here and start yelling that I'm cool with any of the bullshit. Because right off the rip, I'm not cool with nobody that passed away being made fun of. I mean, maybe Hitler. Yeah, we can make fun of that rat bastard. But you know, generally speaking, I'm not really for shit like that. I just want to be clear on this. Anyway, with that being said, we have Cowboy, I believe it was. James S. Yes, that was Cowboy, right? Yep. So we had Cowboy, and what Cowboy goes and does is Cowboy's standing out in the middle of the street over where the mural is at, that Tekashi was at, and he is basically, I believe, asking for the fade. Now, one of the things that I did hear about when Cowboy was also asking for the fade, he was like, yo, look, you pull up with your people. You know what I'm saying? I pull up with my people. There's no hard feelings after this. We're going to do what it is. You feel me? One, I love the sentiment. Cowboy, that's dope. You're going to shoot the fade. But it might be real that Tekashi 6ix9ine hand is currently broken. So I understand the sentiment. You get it? Like, how you going to shoot the fade with him? I mean, he probably doesn't know this also. I'm pretty sure he don't care what's going on with Tekashi. But for everybody that's like, oh, Tekashi ain't going to take it, his hand is currently broken. We just seen him wearing a cast in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? So let's just be rational about this when you come up with all of the different reasons why Tekashi isn't going to go fight dude. Right now, he obviously just can't. You understand what I'm saying? And I do remember, I don't know how good he can or can't fight, but I do remember a situation that happened at LAX where he did run out there and try to get into the mix, and he didn't have to. So whatever the fuck else is going on with the dude, he got hard. So that we're going to say that much, all right? So let's just say that if this was an actual real thing, who's to say that he wouldn't have won it if his hand wasn't broken? That's all I'm saying. But this is something that I do want to say about the Cowboy situation that I think is interesting. I think that this is just something that they feel like they have to do out here in the West because they make fun of everybody in New York. Like, salute everybody. This is no disrespect, no shade. But remember when he pulls up in Harlem, how people try to say, yo, if he was out here in the West Coast, we wouldn't be taking that. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. All right, not a problem. Now he over here. Anybody pulled up on him? I'm just asking. No, y'all say the security. But when he's over there in New York, yeah, security don't matter, right? Everybody, now, if we don't care about the security, we would have still not. But you see, where is he at? He's at places where you can't do what you want to do so easily. You think people was rolling up on Fifth Avenue trying to shoot people out? That's not happening. The one time that we do know about that happening, it was Treyway though. Them niggas was about it, for real. But nobody trick you. Treyway rolled up on them niggas that had the guns at that place. Them niggas, they was about all action. And and that's where shout out to Crippy. Crippy had gotten shot at that particular situation. You know, free the Billies on just in general. But Crippy got shot in that situation. And he got shot and then charged with the crime. So real quick, this is where the places that Tekashi is usually when he's in New York. So let's not talk about making fun of New York. New York is soft. New York is, what is y'all doing to him over here? Y'all doing nothing, all right? Just let's be clear. And this is not even disrespect. I'm just talking about actual factual things. I'm not angry at nobody. I'm happy nobody's hurting anybody. I'm happy nobody's putting themselves in jail by attacking another individual that everybody's watching. Because that would be pretty stupid. I'm happy that that's not happening. But the point in which I'm trying to make is we're not going to talk shit about New York no more, LA. Copy? We're going to let somebody else. Let New Orleans talk shit about New York for a little while until he roll up over there and they can't do nothing but watch him from afar. All right? Because ain't nobody going to be doing nothing but watching that, man. That's all y'all going to be doing, watching him and being angry. Now, real quick, I'm going to tell you some super funny shit, though. The niggas threw money. Bang! The niggas picked the money up. Bang! And then them same people walk past and walk after him like, get out of here, 6ix9ine. Like, yo, what kind of time is y'all dudes on? We're not doing that. No, I'm telling you, that's what it looked like to me in the video. Did anybody else see that, or am I wrong? Am I wrong, or did it not look like that in the video? He threw the money. Everybody went bananas. It was all $100 bills. He jumped. I would have been on the floor. I would have been picking that money up too. I am not too proud. Everybody was picking up that money. Then the motherfuckers ran behind him and said, get out of here, 6ix9ine. Like, come on, man. I can't be on that type of time, homie. You don't pick up the money and yell at him. Or pick up the money and then, you know, be like, check you next time, homie. Because at that point, if a grown man is giving you money, let's be on some real shit. Grown man is giving you money. You can't turn around and talk shit about him. Am I wrong? Can we get some opinions?
Nah, you hit the man that much, you gonna walk by his fucking bed.
Look, I'm just asking for opinions. Everybody, thank you. Just opinions. I'm not asking nobody to agree with me. Opinions. If a grown man, and the question is this, fuck Tekashi and whoever else. If a grown man gives another grown man money, can that man talk shit about him?
The recipient can't say
The recipient can't talk no shit.
You may not say nothing.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So this dude is throwing money. These dudes is picking the money up off the floor. And then they're running after him talking shit. What kind of time is these guys on? Everybody didn't do that, but a couple of them did that. What the fuck? How are we doing this shit? I would have picked up the money and just been like, check you later. I mean, I can't beef with you now, nigga. I just took your money. What kind of shit is that?
He ain't really been to no real savage areas in LA though.
I agree with you.
He's just in the public.
I agree with that.
Probably post a video 5-6 hours later after you back in his hotel.
Well,
security. You know?
No, well, one, he's there's a lot of people out there, so he's not going concealed that much. That's much I said. I do agree. He is going to places where it's safe, but that's literally what he's doing in New York also. That's my point. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's literally what he's doing. He's not going in the Marcy projects. I mean, I'm just saying. He's not in the middle of Webster projects. He's not going to these places.
To be honest, that deal was a sign of respect, bro.
I think so also. That's a fact.
That was the first time I seen him show respect.
That's a fact. That's the way I took it. I don't care what nobody say. Okay, so this is the problem, right? We have an individual that he has such a strong fan base that hates him, that they spin every single thing he do negative. So we get so used to hearing everything that he's doing being negative that now we don't have no choice but to see him as somebody doing things that is negative because that's the consensus. You understand what I'm saying? So even when we agree with him, the consensus is that that thing is negative. So even our agreement isn't as strong as it should be.
So basically, even though it's positive, it's with negative intentions.
Exactly. So it's like him winning, but by accident. He can't do anything on purpose.
Even if he's trying to do well, he's still harming by doing well.
Exactly. You understand what I'm saying? That's basically it. So this is the problem. So what happens is, very charitable. He's giving money away every 5 minutes. So I want all of you rappers to shut the fuck up. He's giving, and for everybody that say you can't buy this, you can't buy that, he's not asking for anything. I didn't hear him say, okay, will you give me a universal allegiance after I give you? No, he's not. The one dude's picked the money up, ran behind him, still cursing. So he's not asking for anything.
But it be like that, though. Because at the end of the day, some people just want that. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Some people be at the house doing nothing with nobody and really, really, really lost. They can't reach out, you know what I'm saying? This is all they got.
Well, that I agree 100% because that with most people who are creative spend a lot of time by themselves. If you listen to any rappers, especially like Nas or anybody like that's high level, like the Steve Jobses of the world and all of these guys, they spend a lot of time by themselves working on whatever their craft is. This is this factual shit. That's why people be like, yo, was you with me when I was in the gym? You feel me? Even athletes or whatever, they spend a lot of time perfecting their craft. Some people, not necessarily myself, but some people have the opportunity to be perfecting the craft that they can do in a group effort in unison with others. While some of the crafts that need to be perfected, the crafts that you do that is more personal, that you have to be by yourself and you have to spend time to do. So I'm never gonna knock a person for spending a lot of time to perfect the craft. That's one. Two, as far as with him giving or not giving away money, and for anybody that says, well, he has these people backing him and that people, I don't care. The money still spend. That's one. All right, we'll just be honest with you. It's not like some little kid that's maybe haven't had parents might be going through it at the time. Pick up $300 that he just threw on the floor. Now that little kid could go get fly for a minute. So I'm not gonna knock him for that, and I'm gonna look at people that's trying to make it seem like he shouldn't. You're not doing any of this, just because we're just having a conversation. So I'm gonna look at the people who are trying to pretend like he shouldn't have the right to be able to extend himself to his public. There's people that don't like him, but there's people that fucking love this guy. Do you see his streams? So he should be able to extend himself to his public. So every time that he extends himself to his public, the haters are gonna try to make it seem like he's doing something wrong, because what they want him to do is they want him to shut up, they want him to go disappear, and they want his fan base to diminish. If he stops showing his fans love, it will go away. If he keeps showing his fans love, his fan base is gonna grow. They want that to go away.
If you don't, they won't.
that is the perception in which I personally have, and that's what I live by. You have an idea, you have a vision, you have a dream. You don't look around and see who's gonna agree with you. You say, you know what? I'm just gonna do that shit, and then whatever happens after that.
I know for a fact that I can't expect nobody else to believe.
Say your name again, brother.
My name is my friends call me Donald. My girlfriend name is Donald. My friends call me.
Nigga, what do you want us to call you?
You don't call me Don P. Winston.
Don P. There you go. Keep going.
All right, so look, what I learned for a fact, man, is you can't expect nobody else to believe in your dream more than you.
That's a fact.
God gave it to you for a reason. Bro.
That's a fact.
And you better use that motherfucker. If you don't use that motherfucker and believe and push that motherfucker, ain't nobody else gonna push them because God didn't get that dream to you. Nobody else.
That's a fact.
Dream to you, bro.
That's a
if
fact.
You don't work for that shit, it ain't gonna come true.
That's a fact. You got to look at your dream like this, right? The sunlight is the belief. You understand? So you have to have belief in your dream, but the water in your dream, that's the hard work. So you have to have that belief in your dream, but you also have to have that hard work. So you can believe whatever the fuck you want, but if that hard work ain't with it, that shit ain't gonna grow. So if you can have all the sunlight in the world, but if you don't got that water, ain't nothing gonna happen. You can have all the water in the world, but without that sunlight, that hard work ain't gonna turn into anything.
Bro, I'm so much past that, bro. It's the soil, it's the pH. It's the most, you know what I'm saying? It's heavy when it comes to this living.
No, definitely, absolutely.
So that's how I'm technical when it comes to this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I try.
No, definitely.
I try to.
Definitely. But me particularly, I understand why people want him to go away. But let's speak about Mysonne for a second. I like Mysonne. I like Mysonne. Let me just be clear on something. I like Mysonne. I like what they're doing. I really, really appreciate what they're doing. Like a lot. Like I go to their rallies. I try to interview them every opportunity because they're out there speaking a good word for our people, trying to get change. And I don't care what you say, if they're trying to get change from what we currently got. At this point, there got to be something better. Right? So I'm there. Right? But I want to say something specifically. And this is the thing. Consistency in your message is important. So sometimes when you feel a way about something, you shouldn't speak on it. Because the way that you emotionally feel and your ideals aren't always aligned. So sometimes when you feel a way about something, you have to say, this isn't a conversation that I necessarily should get involved in. Right? So when Mysonne wants to be mad at Tekashi for being a rat, but he also says, get rid of the police and let's police ourselves. How can we police ourselves if we can never tell anybody about a crime? You understand what I'm saying?
I'm trying to. You saying
it's not possible.
The code of the street it predicts we can't talk about crime. So how will we police ourselves
if we can't talk about
crime?
But as a civilian, you should be able to.
Okay, so crimes get committed and we police them ourselves. That means we are on the law.
Well, what I got from him,
who am I telling if basically I'm handling my shit myself?
Nobody goes to jail.
But what I got from him on that phone was he was saying that 6ix9ine, look, you ratted, you got out, you selling millions of records now. Now you being extra. You know what I'm saying? He just being super extra right now.
He kind of cocky. You saying
yeah, be humble. Like you don't agree that he's being extra right now? Like he's just doing stuff that piss people off right now.
To me, if his movements are so criticized right now that yes, everything that he deemed to be doing positive gets spun on him real quick. Just like what we have going on right now.
Like today. Today was yesterday was I really sincerely think when he kneeled down on Nipsey, I seen for the first time the 6ix9ine, and I don't rock with 6ix9ine like that. That's the first time I seen that he was sincere.
But he got up with a smile on his face.
No, he did.
If you peeped it, he got up and turned around with a grin on his face.
He did.
He wasn't being serious, bro.
In LA, but listen, in LA, he couldn't have done that.
He got up, turned around.
He couldn't have done that in LA. He couldn't have gotten away with that in LA without checking in. Period.
See, that's the thing about
we know that for sure.
I'm checking. You have his real name.
You have to do that when you put this in your. You have to do that. It's the culture.
He knows what
he doing what any motherfucker gonna do. Even like a motherfucker that never listened to Nipsey When they go to the mural, what they gonna do?
They gonna go to the Nipsey.
And they gonna RIP. Yeah.
Here's a $20 live drop.
It's a culture. He just doing what anybody would do, nigga. I ain't saying like this, it ain't gonna be
But
respected.
I'm gonna tell you this. I know about gang culture in LA, and I don't care how much security you have. You're not about to go to the Nipsey Hussle mural and disrespect Nipsey right there. Honestly, I feel like it was very sincere. I think
This is a drop? I don't know who the drop came from. Shout out to Dreams S with the dub drop.
I think it is.
Who was it? Who did the dub drop? Shout out to Dreams S with the dub drop. I love you guys, man. What are we talking about? Hey. We gotta be one voice when we speak.
You right about that.
It's not a tourist spot.
Look, you're right about that, and that's my point. You know what I'm saying about 6ix9ine? I really think he really checked in.
So where was that? Was Easy was saying he was being sincere about the kneeling at Nipsey Hussle's mural.
I believe he is also. I
thought it was at first, but then as you peep, when he gets up, he turns around with a grin on his face. And that kind
Have
of
you ever been uncomfortable? Have you ever been uncomfortable?
Nervous laughing.
Have you ever been? He's somewhere. Let's just be clear.
He's 3,000 miles away from his home.
Yeah.
He came to LA, and you know, saying he got security, but you know, saying I think he's still uncomfortable to go to where he is. And when he kneeled, I really truly believe when he kneeled, you know, saying he kneeled out of respect. And the people that gave him conflict was strong. I think the people that hold on. Can I say something to yours? Can I say something?
You could die like that. Just know that.
Let's just be clear on one thing. He's somewhere where he 100% was not wanted. Right?
For sure.
And it's a dangerous place.
And you know why you don't like it?
Hold on. It's a dangerous place. He's not wanted. We're gonna agree on that. Right? So he's somewhere a dangerous place. He's not wanted. With his security, everything is good. You know what security can't stop? A bullet.
No, you're right.
So we're clear on that, right? You know where it's really known for people to get shot and killed at? LA. Right? People get shot and killed, they're alive. Right? Like these guys is not. It's not a joke, right? We're in no way trying to disrespect the city of LA. It's not a joke over there.
He also sent a shot to Pop too.
Huh?
He also sent out a shot to Pop too.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah.
He's just being a fanboy, just like anybody else. I mean, I don't think that Pop and him ever had beef, or him and Nip ever had like real beef. So I could see if me and you, while you was living, DZ, if we had some issues, and then I passed away, and then you came to my grave to do what he did, that would be kind of like on the line, and that's borderline fucked up. But if we never had beef, and I'm just a fan of what you did, your craft,
I don't even understand how it's
I should be able to pay my respects.
I honestly think
as
he
well.
was cleaning it up from the first comment that he made previously.
Yeah.
I think he was cleaning it up because the first comment he made previously was about Nipsey Hussle and Pop Smoke.
Right.
And he's like, yo, your rappers getting kicked all in the face and all that.
But can we just be clear on something? He wasn't wrong. People just didn't like the way he said it.
I Context. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did, and I don't like the way he said it either. Just so we're clear.
It came out.
I don't like the way he said it either.
Facts.
But he wasn't but he wasn't wrong.
No.
He just
totally right.
You didn't have to say it like that. That was
yeah. But I really think that sat on his. I think that sat on his heart. And when he came out to Cali this time,
felt like he had
knelt. This is what I see from my opinion. When he knelt and he did this, the religious, the whole religious thing.
He's Catholic also, and they don't take that shit.
I'm like, okay.
That's not a game. You don't see Catholics playing with God.
I don't think that's
y'all know Catholics?
My wife is Catholic.
Do they play with God? Not at all, right? He's Mexican, so you know what race? This is not me being funny. In Mexico, it's mainly Catholic is the main religion in Mexico, Catholicism. This is not me being, this is factual statement. Catholicism. So that's another reason I don't think he was playing with God, y'all. I'm sorry. I got my
one thing to go out and try to troll the dude, but,
yeah.
But to like, that's like if you don't call into work and say my grandma died while she's living just because you want to get the day out, because you're throwing dirt. You know what I'm saying? You're throwing that out in the mix. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that.
I ain't gonna say he was trolling Nipsey. He was trolling the city of LA.
Imagine if he doesn't go to Nipsey Hussle's mural. Could we just think about something for a minute? And I'm not saying he wasn't, because I'm not saying he was or wasn't doing anything. What I'm saying is, imagine if he doesn't ever go to Nipsey Hussle's mural. Imagine then. What? Imagine the shit they gonna give him. He didn't even go to the mural. He didn't even go see Nipsey Hussle's mural. Fuck him. You know the shit they would have been throwing at him? Are you crazy? After he just went to Pop Smoke's jump off, after he said the thing also about Pop Smoke, if he didn't go to Nipsey Hussle's jump off, you don't know this fucking shit show they would have been dragging him. You don't respect Nipsey this, Nipsey that. Man, it would have been over. I don't even. That's why. That's my main point. If he don't go, you're saying nobody is gonna care. But I'm telling you, if he don't go, especially after the comment he made, maybe if he doesn't make no comment, never says nothing, and then he goes and then don't go, then maybe not. But after he made the comment, there's no way he can't go. I mean, that's just my opinion. You can keep yours, because I know niggas hate that nigga. Okay?
It ain't that I hate him, I just think he's extra.
But that's just some people's energy.
We got a different perspective from California from over this way. You know what I'm saying? Y'all up close. We ain't from LA. You know, they're different. We've got 6ix9ine don't get no play in the Bay Area whatsoever anyway. That's why it don't make me or wreck me. I really don't dislike him or don't like him. I just know the snitch culture. I grew up, my mom told me don't be a tattletale. I just know about the tattletale stuff.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? So I grew up with that ingrained in me to not be a tattletale.
Okay.
Now, if I was facing 47 years, that's a totally different story. I can't tell you if I was going to sing or not. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Go ahead. That's what I'm saying. In that situation, hey, I'm a civilian.
You gotta taste it.
47 years, you talking about my life, and nigga fucking on my wife. That's totally different.
If you would have went in on that 47, they was trying to go broke anyway.
Hold on, could we just be clear on something? There's this dude named CIA Chris. CIA Chris said that dude had the drugs. That dude sold the drugs. That dude had the exactly. I know he had the drugs because I gave it to him. That dude sold the drugs. That dude had the drugs. That dude had the guns. That dude right there, he tried to kill that other guy. That dude right there, he did kill that other guy. Now, why are we not holding? Why are we acting like 6ix9ine? Who, when he went on trial, I was there. I was literally in the building. I was in the room. Only actual crime that he really spoke about was his own kidnapping. The majority of the other things that he said regarding this particular case all had to do was, yeah, that person's a gang member who, while they're in pictures, throwing up gang signs with other gang members. Well, that's not hard to tell who the fucking gang member is. Is we serious on that, though? Because we really serious on that. Is we seriously gonna pretend like nobody knew that Jim Jones, what he was going on with him until Tekashi said something in court? Are we seriously gonna pretend that nobody knew what was going on with Cardi B until they saw him in court? Nobody knew. we thought Cardi B was like a Stepford wife or something. The Bloods, like nobody knew. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I feel you on that. That wasn't even the part though.
But that's all he did really. Said who was gang members and said those guys, he kidnapped me. And this is what everybody is dragging him for. Because they're saying he said things. And now just imagine this. Just imagine this. Just for a moment, just imagine this. There was so many pleas that was taken. Right? Why is it everybody thinks Tekashi is the only one that told anybody?
I think more because a lot of people don't know who CEO Chris is. You know what I mean?
They don't know a lot of them. None of them are household names.
Everybody sees 6ix9ine. They don't see CEO Chris. And I didn't learn about CEO Chris until I started watching the BBN Network.
I've been in prison, so I'm familiar with the whole court situation, and I know about if there's an informant on a case, 9 times out of 10 he's not the only one.
Because I want them to be able to. Because you're saying some good shit.
Oh yeah, once they turn one, then they just move to the next one. Turn them, move to the next guy. You know, 2 of your friends done told. You might as well jump in the game too.
You're saying some good shit.
That's just how it go. That's just how it go. When it comes to telling, you know what I'm saying? It's not just one is never enough. That's all I'm saying.
So my point is, everybody acting like Tekashi is the only one that said anything about anything. That's why everybody's acting, right? Now, I'm going to tell you what was said, and I'm not accusing anybody of anything. I'm not saying anything about nobody. I'm not accusing anybody of anything. You could actually look at the transcripts and see this for yourself. When Shotty was getting sentenced, the judge said out of his own mouth, Judge Engelmeyer said that Shotty was the reason why everybody else, he was the first domino that after he signed his deal, that's when everybody else signed theirs. It's in the transcript at the court night. Tekashi signed first. We all know that. So you're trying to tell me that Tekashi signed first and then nobody else signed their deal until after? If we are to go by what the judge said during Shotty's sentencing, maybe the judge was just saying that because the judge was fronting, because the judge wanted to have more reason to have leniency on Shotty. I don't have the slightest idea. Do judges do that? But what I do know is the judge said it. So I don't know how much credence to give that. What I'm just passing along the information.
Okay, so what did he say specifically?
Huh?
What did he say specifically?
No, he just said that the dominoes that Shotty signing allowed for the dominoes to fall. Like Shotty signing was some of the other people signing quickly after.
Yeah, like it was a chain, like
yeah,
it was the beginning of a chain.
That's what he said.
It's definitely possible.
Yeah. That's what he said.
Yeah, because he was a key figure for that group. So you see the head of your organization or whatever bow down and take the deal. Most of the other guys are going.
If you're giving out checks, I want one too. You know what I mean? That's just the way the game goes.
You said nobody's dragging the rest of them, but nobody's praising them either. They all snitches. They all snitching together.
So the point,
like you said, he's a household name, so that's why.
That's why he's catching all the heat because everybody knows who he is. Not everybody else is.
Yeah, but that's the public. Mm-hmm. Those people, there's individuals that are not the public. Like if you and me feel away, it is what it is, right? But there's other individuals. That's why I'm saying sometimes don't say nothing. Like sometimes just don't say nothing. See, that's the point I'm trying to make. Like some of the people that are weighing in, they could just say nothing. And that's all I'm saying. Like I'm not trying to put nothing on nobody. As far as I know, from what we know, the way that the court said it is, everybody got what they got. Everybody was given pretty good sentencing. Overall, just saying, actually, we have a full banger interview that will be going up. Just want everybody to know the interview's already done.
At the end of the day, that's what smart people do. If it's not you, just sit back and watch. Mind your business.
Yeah, so,
you know what I'm saying?
And I
that's
think,
what I do. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's what some of the rappers or whoever that's going at, not even really the rappers, but some of the people that are going at whoever they're going at, like some of the people, you shouldn't say nothing. Like I said, I love what Mysonne and them is doing, but I don't think this is somewhere where he could get in on off of the principle of you can't say that you hate snitches down with snitches, but you're always going to say get rid of the police. What we're going to do is police ourselves. How? You're going to have the same problem that the current police have, that nobody want to talk to nobody.
It's not going to stop the telling.
Exactly. But you understand what I'm saying? He can't have that position. He can feel that way all he want, but he has to say, you know what, this is just something I prefer not to weigh in on.
Right. He can't push his narrative on that.
That's what. Does that make sense? Is that fair?
He's saying something today that looks like something totally different than what he was saying last week.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not how you really feel.
Right, it's contradictory.
Yeah, so that's my point. Because when everybody was saying police and we're gonna police ourselves, we gotta find a new way to do it. I'm saying, okay, we should defund the police, but we can't get rid of the police because what the fuck, people is gonna just be animals out here. We don't need to go back to the caveman days. We need
what's it called?
Well, we need some kind of structure. You understand what I'm saying? Just period, in general, right? Structure is important. Structure keeps the whole society up. We have a fucked up structure right now. Yeah, we have
checks and balances.
Yeah, we have a absolutely terrible government, but it's still a structure. So we're able to, you know, do what we need to do. We got a fucked up government though. Let's just keep it a stack. Look at the president. That's the whole point. And look at the person who's trying to take him out of his president. The next, whoever win, we fucked. Like this is really.
The whole point of building and rebuilding, though. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
That's what
you don't get it right the first time. Knock it down, do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about starting back over from scratch. I did fuck it. Yeah, I start back over from scratch.
I tell them, get right, get left. That's what I right, sure.
Y'all want to move on to another topic? All right, so anybody here watch politics at all? All right, so what do y'all think about Kamala Harris?
She come from our area.
I don't fuck with blood. She a nigga. All right now. She a nigga.
We're about to really tear it up. Check this out. She's whatever they want her to be to trick us. How about that? Whatever they need her to be to trick us, she's that. Because what she is she's actually an East Indian. For everybody that don't know, I'm talking about the East Indians from like Bangladesh. I'm being not disrespectful. So I swear if somebody try to say I'm trying to be racist, I'm gonna hit you with so many bags. You're gonna have the fucking birds flying around your head like I'm telling you, I'm not even playing. You have the Looney Tune birds. Nah. Yeah, for real. So she's one of the like East Indian, like from Bangladesh. So the situation that goes on with her mother's full East Indian, her father's like 10% black or something. And then now all of a sudden she's black because as far as I can remember, she was the first East Indian to be at the, like that's what they were saying, right? To hold whatever position she was at. Now she's gonna be the first, but why couldn't they just say first East Indian vice president? Because there was never one of those either, right? Because it's cool to be black. It's cool to be black but not be black.
Facts, bro.
You understand what I'm saying? If you are actually black, you gotta act not black.
It's bad.
And if you are not black, you have to be able to act black. It's cool to be black, but not actually black.
You can dress like it, but you can't be it.
You can act like it.
Yeah, you can work at it. You know what I'm saying? You can go ahead and dance like it. You can dance like it. You can grow your hair like it. You know what I'm saying? You can dress like it. You can do whatever, just like it, but you don't be it.
So, just real quick, why don't you fuck with Kamala Harris?
Because she a nigga. I mean, I'm a nigga too, but I'm not a political nigga. She a political nigga, and I can't fuck with you. That's just for me, from my standpoint. I'm a street guy.
For everybody that don't know, one of the things Kamala Harris has done previously that they try to gloss over when they try to say don't worry about her because, you know, we have a lot of the activists now that want us to go with Kamala Harris because they're saying don't, you know, basically if we don't agree with her, then we're with Trump. While I'm saying y'all didn't have to pick her. I don't trust you. There were better candidates. I knew y'all was going to pick her. I told people in February. For everybody that don't know, do y'all remember in February I was like, yo, watch Biden pick Kamala? The video's still up. It's like February and January.
Yes. Fucking shit.
Well,
he not knowing this. That's his VP.
I didn't even know.
He didn't know. He didn't know. Yeah. Swear to God, he just found out.
Oh, you just found out right now?
That's now.
Yeah, that's what he picked. So remember I was telling y'all, and I was saying, I don't think it's a good idea, but that's what he's going to pick. He's going to have no choice. And people was getting mad at me, and I was like, but I don't want him to pick her. That's just who he's going to have to pick, because that's the only way he's going to have a chance to win. Remember I was telling y'all that? That's literally what I was saying.
He's trying to win. He's
pulling out all the shots.
Hey, that's a hell of a chord. Hey, that's a hell of a chord, though, cuz. That's a hell of a chord. That's a hell of a chord. That's a hell of a chord.
You got two people that absolutely hate black people.
He might. He just might.
Because
he just might.
Because remember, Biden wrote the crime bill that put all of the people, all the black people in jail. Biden wrote the crime bill. With Biden writing the crime bill, what that does is that allows for people that want to try to abuse laws to have the tools. Do you get it? That's really what the crime bill did. The crime bill made it so that if you wanted to abuse the law to put people in jail, here's a law to use it to abuse people to put people in jail. Who decided that they were going to use that law? Kamala Harris. So she was one of the people who is historically known to abuse this particular law.
1,500 convictions.
Exactly. So now you're trying to tell me that I'm supposed to be cheering for this particular card? I'm sorry. I mean, I get it. I get what y'all trying to do, but y'all fucked up. Y'all did the same reason why fucking Hillary Clinton lost. Y'all fucked up. Remember why Hillary Clinton lost? It's the same thing. Yeah, this is a no-win strategy. This is a no-win strategy. Y'all fucked up.
I totally agree, bro.
Yeah.
Totally agree.
I don't
Everybody's
even.
gonna choose the latter.
I don't think Biden could win. Period.
I think he could. He had a better VP choice.
You think so? You know how he could have won if he would have picked Cory Booker.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He had a way better VP choice. Cool. He picked the wrong one. He picked the mule. He picked the plan.
Yeah, Cory Booker is a way better choice. Way better choice. But I know he was gonna pick Cory Booker. Cory Booker is a way better choice. But he has to pick Kamala Harris. Because guess what? Guess who's gonna try their hardest to get him elected? You want to know how I knew he was gonna pick Kamala Harris? Black Lives Matter. I love y'all. I love y'all. Okay, I love y'all. I really do love y'all. But who's the face of Black Lives Matter? The beautiful Tamika Mallory. Black Lives Matter is always pushing that women are just as capable as men, as women are.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I knew that Kamala Harris was going to be the choice. By the way, I'm good at this. Yeah, out.
No, they can get court phase. Before they trying to roll up, man, he's trying to get, you know what I'm saying? Party ain't done. We just started. We knew the Vegas was for the night.
That's how I knew. That's how I knew.
So this whole Kamala Harris situation is different, bro. I wasn't expecting that, but I guess you gotta do what you gotta do.
Well, I think no matter who wins, you're screwed anyway. So I'm just like, whatever, throw a dart at the board.
Yeah, I threw a dart last year though. I got done.
So I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't really. And no matter who win, we fuck. If Trump win, we won't have to get vaccinated though. That's the big. That might be the big win. If Trump win, he might not force vaccinations. If Biden win, they're forcing vaccinations. So I just want everybody to know, if Biden win, there will be a law put in place where it will force you to take vaccinations. I'm telling you. Because those are the pro-vaccine people, right? Those are the pro-abortion people, right? The Democrats, right? Yeah, don't be sleep. The women vote is huge. I'm telling you, that's how I knew they was gonna pick her. They had no other choice. They had to pick they had to pick her. I'm telling you, they had no choice. My dude, I told y'all in like January or February, whenever it was. March, if you could even say it was March, but how many months is that prior? Yeah. And I didn't even want to talk about it. Y'all forced it out of me. Y'all was like, who should he pick? I was like, man, none of these choices is good. None of these choices. And I don't know if we were saying Biden or if we was talking about Bernie Sanders. But what I was saying was the vice president choice that the Democrats was gonna have to make was gonna have to be Kamala Harris. That's what I was saying. No matter who because she wasn't gonna be president. Yeah. Oh, you remember? Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, I ain't playing. Jack Frost, motherfuckers. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I like to predict shit. I like to be smart. Smart's dope. Don't be ashamed of it, kids. What else we got going on? Give me a second. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna give y'all something to listen to. Of course.
No justice, no peace, but if you know justice, you will know peace. And keep the name of Dr. King out of your mouth if you dare ask people why they out here in the streets. You don't know that man if you question why people are in these streets. The man who said rise to the language of the unheard. The man who came in nonviolence but said we are here to disrupt the status quo. You don't know that man. He was a revolutionary. He was about dismantling the systems. So if you are not here to dismantle the systems,
You already know, man. If you don't, go by LV, man. Slap. Look, man. I know I can change. So deep in this game, filled with this thunderous rain. A dark cloud held over my head. My head is high, I'm enduring the rain. I'm sipping the pain. Gripping the wheel, 94 Buick Roadmaster, that is two-tone, and I'm switching them lanes, cause this is the game. A digi-scale had me weighing well, taking life risks for a backflip, blue strips and some pink 50s, got the gang with me, keep our eyes open, back against the wall, got God with me, fear God on me, used to rock Dickie, super 90-something, bag of dog food, always into something, goddamn, this is God's plan. Look, stick to the rules and the codes. As a kid, I was taught to be bold. Be a leader, never follow the show. That's good game, we're from Animal Crow. Yes. Blockhead, show me how to be focused. Family first, making moves in the focus. LA trips from the valley of Oakland, blowing purple, just PCH coasting. Money on my mind, is always in motion. I know I can change. Call my nephews in the 40s, tell them that I love them. Rest in peace to Susie, guardian homie. Mama taught me well, Papa used to school me. Nana always here for me. Yes, I am God's gift, nothing can take from me. Even if I'm gone, carving my name in the stone. Got the keys, I be opening doors. Play the lanes, I can lead you to shore. Not a messiah, just a nigga with a gift of gab. Your way to lemonade. I was always good at math, homie, keep the craft. I never had a Robert Kraft in my circle. I know I can change. Yes. I know I can change. I know I can change. I'ma let it breathe, man. Let that shit breathe a little bit. Yeah. I know I can change, I know I can change. Change.
Chilling. All right, so what we talking about? Let me look at the chat. Some I was or who played saxophone on Arsenio Hall? Well, everybody left because I wasn't talking enough to the chat. I want to apologize about that. I got to get a little bit better at having both sides. Sarah Morse, is this news, right? This is news, right? I don't know, Sarah Morse. What is it? Oh, she bounced already? Shout out to her. Lovely E, shout out to Lovely E. Lovely E said Tekashi 6ix9ine breaking too many rules. If you're from the streets, don't snitch. They have the audacity to come and act like you pay homage to the great fallen one. R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle. I don't know. I think that he has the right to pay respects or something. See, that's the thing that's killing me. Like, I think that if he would have went, this is just my opinion, but I think that if he would have went to LA and he wouldn't have put up on Nipsey mural, I think they would have got shit for that. I think people would have talked shit about him if he would have did that. I think people would have talked shit about him no matter what he would have did. So just do what you want to do. Like, that's how the way I think. Like, I'm like, yo, look, no matter, I'm Jack Frost, right? The haters gonna just talk shit to me no matter what. They don't care. So I'll be like, yo, fuck it. So I might as well do whatever I want to do. Fuck what you want to do. You're going to talk shit anyway. so I think that might be, not you yourself. I'm not talking about you, Lovely E, just so we can be clear. But why? I mean, why doesn't he have the right? Yeah, I don't understand why he doesn't have the right. You understand what I'm saying? I just think that, I mean, I get it, though. Believe me, everybody that's upset and everybody that's pissed, I 100% get it. Yo, what? Killer Kev up in the house. Salute. We got Killer Kev. Yo, I 100% understand. Believe me, I understand. Everybody that's mad, you got a right to be upset. I'm not saying you don't. All I'm saying is I think that he also has a right to say, you know, I don't know what Nitro at. He bounced. I don't know. I don't know if I think we're gonna about to go link with him or something. I fuck with Jack Daniels too. That's a fact. But I've been just drinking wine lately. I drink a lot of wine now. Anyway, we are going to go out on the strip at some point, take some pictures, and most likely go live outside somewhere doing shit. So we're gonna have what we supposed to be calling it?
I'm getting too old for this shit.
I'm getting too old for this shit. Oh wait, where what we supposed to be calling it? No, not that. The late hour, the rush hour. What's y'all calling it? After hours, right? BBN after hours. So we planning, right? Because over there on the East Coast, it's gonna be late. It's gonna be late over there on the East Coast. We plan on having BBN after hours. We're gonna be outside, and stuff is gonna be happening. There's gonna be a camera there that we are going to have. And while that camera is there, we will be there doing things. So shout out to y'all. Pull up. With that being said, because we got to go. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hey, before anybody ever bounce, anybody want to say, y'all want to pop that shit? Somebody, no, I want to give somebody else the honors. Why you always want me to pop?
Shout out Book Smart Street.
Anybody
Smart,
want any shout outs at all? Come on.
Shout out to the whole BBN team.
Shout out Book Smart Street Smart. Shout out DSTN. We don't see them. We ain't calling you Dustin. Shout out Rue Jones. We don't see them dots. Jones. Shout out. Who else in this motherfucker? Salty Sack. Salty, my guy. I'm still waiting on that package, man. I see you, man. You know what I'm saying? West Coast in this, man. We represent Frost in this BBN game.
Go. East Open, man. East Open.
All day, every day.
East Open.
Love you, Frost.
I'm out.